feeling what I got is from that high up in the sky. Yeah, 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 yeah. Right down the road. See, the feeling. I need to fucking chase that feeling, but intelligent words along with chasing the feeling. Right out the road when you get to the end, you feel a certain feeling inside of your head. Nothing can stop you though, 'cause you've been receiving your goodness from above and on. See, I changed the whole fucking song. I changed the whole song 'cause it's right down the road. I do what I want 'cause I am what I am and I love myself. I have no insecurities about what the thoughts in their minds. Anyone can say anything right out the road. Is the feeling that they're gonna get when they see that red road out the road. Lock and load, red out the road. Gonna play this at the Donovan. Bourbon, good hotel, baby, baby. Ooh. Heaven's got a story when you're right out of your road. You're gonna follow your heart, live with your soul, think with your mind, try to get home, right your wrongs, living your singing songs. Yeah, I don't know what's the fucking sing. I don't know what to sing about. I am a lost world. This beat is so sick that it's gonna be red out the road. And I don't care what the people think when I got a friend like you. 'Cause I don't need no monetary value, but it's good to have if you need to spend money on clothes. Ooh, red out the road. Yeah, we gotta come up with some solid lyrics. And actually, never mind. Yeah, nobility. Nobility is a state of mind that most people never get to be in. Even the real noble rich people that think that noble aren't really noble. They're just not those ones thinking they're above everybody. 'Cause I'm noble, I'm above everybody. Oh, yeah, it's not those ones. What is real nobility? Yeah. Yeah, when I think of this, part of me
find the truth. I can hear the drums. No one's gonna fucking bubble wrap. Seriously? Have you ever seen that before? No, don't put that in there. I'm gonna stop howling at the moon, 'cause it gives away my position. If you really wanna know the truth, you can find people out. If you can listen to their howl at the moon, you can sell yourself out. Put your face on a dime. Put a crown on your head. Keep your frown upside down. Ooh, that's a bad howl. It's a bad howl tonight. If you got a bad howl, make it last all night. If your pen's out of stock and you need a new color, all you gotta do is drop the powder. From the howling hills to the dunny skills, rolling big blunts and bats, fucking rocking fiber joints, doing it up like we're real tough. Fucking hard rock mining town, represent, nickel it up. Heads or tails, what's that nickel gonna land on? Don't matter, 'cause it's made out of pure nickel. And that high speed velocity is gonna fucking penetrate through your fucking soul. Shake your knees like a fucking jello fucking shaker. Like a UFC fighter getting knocked in the jaw. Jello legs, pin dropping on the fucking Kathleen show. I like how you never miss a note because of my energy, maybe. You like just keep it up, keep it up, keep it up. Letting that fucking guitar sing and flow. Let it fucking just rip it and just let it go. From the nickel city to the Russian soul. Family's tight. Gangsta murder you if you touch your sister, yo. And that's the change up. The bridge to the next fucking verse. You're about to enter the new verse. The universe. It's like putting your high beams on the highway during a snowstorm. Fucking galaxy, Finland That was good recording, man.
A jokingly matter. Who cares? You know, but you'd never do it. That's the thing. Suicidal thoughts, man. Suicidal dreams. Suicidal spirits. That's the fucking key. That's how you end suicide. You fucking rebuke the suicidal spirit. Just like you drink booze, cocaine, fucking hash, and fucking shrooms. You rebuke it. Just like anything else, it's a spirit. That which should be rebuked, an evil spirit. That which will be rebuked, an evil spirit. That's what's the fucking reality of fucking about aliens. Mark went off on a fucking tangent today. A tangent. When he got there, he's fucking on. He's eating edibles. He's on like 5 Skittles, you know, 100 milligrams. So I took a couple Skittles, 2, 3. Started laughing. Get all personal about fucking life and shit. Like fucking the same force that causes your toenails to grow is the same force that causes your hair to grow. And I'm like, it's the sun. It's the energy from the sun that emits its radiation and fire through fire. So what's the Holy Ghost? The holy fire. The one to quench the iniquitable sin. The one to make you pure and holy. Just like a fucking the chaff on the blades of wheat. When you gather the grain of the wheat. Set it through the fire. And that's that refining fire. That turns shit to gold. Or that purifies gold. So burn the chaff. Get your life right. Do the fucking things that ought to be mighty. Rise up, rise up, rise up, rise up. You ain't a fucking people. Get up off of your fucking seat. Or just sit there and jam and rock to the beat. Whatever fucking God you fucking want in your life will be fucking so. So be it. It'll be so be it. The true God is one, that's so be it. Right? So obituary of the fucking antiquaries of the fucking broken faces. The Fugazis, the fucking cunts. The fucking 7 Nation Army. They all gonna die. Because 10's the fucking pure number. 10's the perfect number. 10. Why not 7? 7 Nation Army will be back. But a 1 carat diamond is divisible by 1/10 of its fucking number. I wish we were recording this right now. You know, I would send you and fucking perfect that loop. If it's not perfection, you tell me and like, do it so mercilessly that I know. Then I'm gonna know that I did a fucking bad job. Right? Are you fucking mad at the world? Are you mad at your family? What is going on? I express myself somewhat fucking clear. You know my true intentions, but you have fear. You have some fear. You're like, I've seen this before. I've seen this before, and I'm gonna fucking trust this. You know what I mean? That's what I feel.
fucking use 10 rooms to rhyme. What else? Seventh fret. So 7. That's like Sunday. How many days in a week? 6 or 7? Or 5? Sabbath day. It goes from dawn till dusk. On a new day. Always on a new day. That's a good song title. I'm always on a new day. I have to take a piss. I like the 7th fret though. That's like a perfect fucking fret fucking cable.
Good one. That was a good one.
So what you saying, yo? Silly with my 9mm with the dilly, yo. When I be on them, I guess I do my duty, yo. While up in the club like we while in the studio. You don't wanna violate me really and truly, yo. My main thug, he named Moody. He moody, yo. Slap him in the get. Slip. Start acting fruity, yo. It's another Buster Rhymes song. Dangerous, we so dangerous. Whole entire unit is dangerous. We so dangerous, we so dangerous. Flip mode squat is dangerous. Woo-ha, woo-ha. When I be rolling down the street in my 5'4", I be living it up, enjoying every single time. I love his lyrics, man. Like, some of his shit's fantastic. Like, so fucking cool. Like, what's a respectable thing to say? I was driving down the street in my 6'4", just minding my own business and treating people like I should. I didn't have any real envy or spite for anyone that in my hood. I didn't care about the fucking saints, really. I just didn't get in the way. But then I seen this pedophile creep hitting on a child, and I said, break your neck. Break your neck. I slammed on the brakes and got out of the car. I didn't even put the fucking thing in park. I let it roll down the street dangerously. I fucking broke every law that you had in sight. So I went to this pedophile I saw creeping on some little girl. I took his life from him, and I even took his last pearl. I took his body and fucking put it 6 feet in the ground. I wasn't waiting for no lawyer or judge to fucking convict me from any of this. I just said, deal with it myself. And righteously I did. Or I would. Or I say I would. I have a pretty good track record of keeping my word. I always do what I say, mostly, unless I hate you. But if my business is my business and it's none of yours, I'll let you know. I try to be upright, not so tight, and try to loosen up once in a while. I get my shit straight, I get my fucking feet wet, and I fucking jump in the river. Take me down to that river of Babylon. Take me down to that river, the river of Babylon. I don't know why the deer panther for water. Takes a drink from the water and he stops the thirst, pain. What if the water is tainted? What if it's filled with pollutants? If you drink it, God will protect you and make you puke it up. This meat just a scooter, smoking break. We's eating the luncheon. Hans and Grotten. We got the red seal enlightened. No, red district. How do you say red light district? Red looking district. Red looking district. On the fucking nickjacka, tata sånt jag chantika toka husa taraka boka shawirasa wunderbaren signs and lines and kinds and you got the panic at the light, you got the red light when the light turns green, you got the green light, you wanna flip it on and turn that dial on. Gee, that's what you and turn it motherfucking on. You got that gun loaded up and don't sweat the motherfucking fact that you can't quit. You're in this for life, you gotta pledge to that brotherhood, living it up and living it right. Sweet. Anyone that comes up to me and says you're gonna be a fucking fool and gotta please me, bow down to me and fucking suck my dick, bow down and worship my idol. What do I say to that motherfucking political government? I'm gonna tear you down piece by piece, city by city, town by town, and turn the country's frown upside down. I'm gonna make the place a better place. I'm gonna bring peace and awesome victory in its place. I'm gonna be the living embodiment of Christ within us. And I'm gonna teach others to turn it on. The sound of the fucking when you're demanded, you wanna be the one to be up. No appendages, no fucking bandages, no fucking bruises, no fucking bones. No one's gonna fucking touch us anointed. Elijah mantle upon us. We're gonna be untouchable, spotless. We're gonna have the victory. We're gonna travel into the enemy's camp. We're gonna steal back what he stole from us, and we're gonna steal 7 times more than he took. Cause that's the law of God, it's written in the scriptures. And I make God keep his word. I remind him of his word. Reflection of his word. I hold it against him. That's why I can wrestle with angels until prayer gets answered. Bring down the powers and principalities in high places. The ones that don't belong there just cause negative transgression. I'm gonna stomp on them evil principalities in high places. Cause I got nothing else to do, and I'm just bored and sick of fucking feeling pity for the fucking weak few. The 90% of the weak few. We are the 90%. If we are true democratically, we gotta follow a policy mandate set upon me. We gotta order and live it in order and live it, legalize it, and fucking convict us of a fucking righteous mandated law. They're gonna give us a bond that isn't even fucking protected by the Constitution, let alone God the Father. You wanna bring it, it's gonna see it. If you get darker, I'm gonna get brighter. If you swing that bat, my ball's gonna fucking strike. Yeah. With one pitch. Strike it out with one pitch. Why? Because the devil never have a holiday. Yeah, the devil never has a holiday. So why should I take a holiday? He doesn't give up a quit. He doesn't sit down and he doesn't quit. He doesn't sit down and sit. He doesn't lay. He doesn't stop attacking. He's got his fire arrows and he's fucking. What do you call an arrow? Pointing to the sky. Fletch. Le diable, il a ses flèches. Il essaie de nous attaquer sans une confession honnête. On est dans le corps du chaos. On est des hommes de cœur. Avec notre cœur au passé. Venir à l'époque. S'assembler. La révolution. I got the keys, I got them in my hand. I can lock you up. Your sentence is forever. An eternal sentence of fire and brimstone. An eternal sentence of fire and brimstone. It's at the pearly gates. Go figure. The white judgment seat of Christ. One final judgment to see if your name is written in the book of life. Not one person knows whose name is in that book. You'll never know if yours
that?
I got the biggest stack.
And who's that?
Another
Yeah.
Chino.
We wet, get the clap. Because of those sad bad titties in the air.
Topic? Ocean? Yo, my friends, I got a story to tell. I know you're hearing this over the waves, through the sky, through transmission radio towers up high in the sky. Starlink satellites will be spreading my voice and my message, probably eventually soon, because those satellites, they satellite orbits around the globe in strings, and they can be turned on and off like the light switch. Hit your bitch. Get that grit in your fucking lip. Get that fucking sip in your fucking lip. Get that fucking sniff on your fucking biff. So I walked up north in a gold mine. It's a gold mine up there. I feel like I'm not rapping fast enough, but when I want to listen to it, when we play it back, I might think it's different. Maybe my flow's on rhythm, and I know it's on rhythm, and I know I'm fucking singing great. But if you wanna fucking violate this, yo, hit you with the delay and so what you saying, yo. Silly milli with the dilly, yo. When I'm yelling, I guess I do a duty, yo. While up in the club, like while in the studio, you don't wanna violate me, really and truly, yo. My man Thug, he named Wolfie, he's on the 6th string, yo. Banging bitches in videos, sucking titties and Cheerios, banging rails off her nipples, yo. Banging her from behind, like it's my stepsister, bros. Yeah, fuck it. Why did I just fucking tangent into porn? Fucking. The tangent. Lurking in the distance, I can see you sneaking up. You ain't hiding from me, I got the fucking sight like a laser. I got you in my sights and the crosshairs, gonna fucking fight. Preemptive attack is a fucking strategy that I fucking relate to and after. I don't wanna fight anyone that I don't know. Be the man to get in the middle of another man's fight, cause I could be the one down, cause I don't know what's going on inside the mind of all those clowns. They wear those fucking red noses, some of them deserve a hump. Gonzo, the fucking clowns, gonna get you, not me, not you. The leader of the world is calling for peace. It's gonna deceive the multitudes in the land. Make you bow down to his feet. It's gonna tag you, mock you, make you worship his idol. He's gonna get shot in the head, fall to the ground, and rise up from the dead and be a marvel. That's the prophecy written in the books of old in the ancients. Sand houses. Will they be fulfilled or will they not? I don't know if I'll ever see it. All I know is I don't want to die. I don't want to die ever. But we all know the reality of dying is inevitable in each and every one of us. So live your life to the fullest and don't let no tyranny fucking match your feature. To overcome government tyranny is insane to think is even possible. How can you come against the force, so powerful and so wicked, so cunning and decisive. How can you fucking come against an enemy who's elaborate their words? All they do is deceive, steal, kill, lie, stone you. Executing the righteous, cutting their heads off. We're pulling out, pulling out, pulling out. I'm rising up, I'm rising up, I'm rising up. You're gonna pull out, pull out, pull out. I'm gonna rise up, rise up, rise up. I'm gonna rise up and be strong no matter what comes against me. I'm gonna fight to the end, I'm not gonna be afraid to die. I don't care if you got the look of the devil inside your eye. I'm not gonna back down or forfeit or even cry a tear. When I'm up. And when I'm down, God will lift me up. When I'm up, I'm up. And when I'm down, God will lift me up. Even if I don't wanna be lifted up, God will lift me up. When I'm down, what do you mean down? I'm never gonna be down because God lifted me up. I'm gonna stay straight and true on my path of righteousness. I'm not gonna sway or swerve on that white line drawn before me. I remember the day I was first born again. I was zealous and I had instantaneous visions come at me. I could see the spirit world at the same time as the natural physical world. It would fall like flakes falling from the sky, silver flakes just scattering everything I see at every side. And I was walking in this mist of spiritual enlightenment, vision. I was following a white line for 6 days. On the 7th day, I decided to say, fuck the light, fuck the white light. I'm gonna fucking walk off the path of this white light. I'm gonna walk on my own, create my own path. So I did that, and what happened? I got the fucking white light everywhere I go, behind me, following me. I'm making that path. So I saw people as if they were living, but they were dead inside. Their face looked like decaying flesh, and it was disgusting and bright to see in the sky. But I didn't let that knowledge be allowed to reflect on the outside. No one knew what I was seeing, and I didn't even want to give off a hint of it either, because people would think you're crazy, you're that born again, what do you call that, Jesus freak, you're a Bible thumper, you're a fucking idiot, believe in the Stone Age, hypocrisy, and scriptures. They quote verses in the Bible, chapter verse, towards me, saying, isn't it a sin to touch your wife if she just had a period? Isn't there a death sentence for fucking someone working on the Sabbath? Should you be stoned to death if you work on the Sabbath because you're breaking it? God gave every herb, yield, and seed for you to use while you're living on the earth. Okay, cool, yeah, fine. Yes. Thank you. Thank God for all things. Yeah. How about something inspirational, like
maybe that good content. Inspirational. How do you make people feel better about their day? You know, they just fucking worked all day. You know, and fuck. I'm glad the day's over, man. Slaving away for the man again. Oh, what do you think about you? You're like
Walt.
what are you, slaves? Like I gotta look at myself now, cause I'm that fucking guy, right? Like I gotta go